Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I am showing you guys how to seed coconut so you can grow it. In my area, my area doesn't really allow for coconuts to be grown, but I'm gonna push the boundary, as I said in my previous videos, to see if I can grow the fruits that I like to eat. So this is a 1-year-old or 9-month-old, I'd say, coconut palm or coconut plant. That we have in here. You can see that it's bringing new leaves here. We have another one over here. So what I have in here, on September 1st, I purchased 3 coconuts from my supermarket, my local supermarket, and then I soaked them in about a 5-gallon container of water, making sure that they were completely immersed. So if you need to put something on top of it, you can. So I put these 3 coconuts that I bought, and I always try to do 2 or 3 or more. That way we can see if maybe one doesn't work out, the other 2 will, or if 2 don't work out, 1 probably will. So I had put the coconuts in about a 5-gallon container of water. Make sure they're completely immersed. You can immerse it for about 24 hours, 24 or 48 hours, no more than that. If the water is becoming a little weird, like syrupy, then you change the water out. So I did it for 24 hours, soaked it in water for 24 hours, all 3, and then I put them in Ziploc bags, and I kind of kept it like this. So the bottom half that didn't have the 3 holes were resting in the water, and the top half was facing upwards. And I put them in Ziploc bags. These are older Ziploc bags, and I put them in here. And then I went ahead and also completely tied it up so it's completely humid. Now the other 2 have not grown, so I'd say it's about 3.5 weeks, and this is what we have so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the bag and show you what I have. So I imagine the other 2 will probably grow a little slower. From what I've seen in my research, they usually say it takes 2 weeks, but the coconuts that I get in my area, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks to actually see any form of growth on it. And once you see the growth, you have to continue to keep it in the plastic bag covered for a couple of months before, when it establishes stronger leaves or a stronger growth pod here, then you can take it out and slowly integrate it in the sun. So this section here is what I face upwards in the plastic bag toward the corner of the bag, and I allowed the liquid to be down there, and it's immersed in there. So this is where the growth comes from. So that side faces up, and the bottom half here is what is placed in the water. You don't want to soak the entire thing for several weeks in water because it's going to rot. So you just want the bottom half to be immersed in water so the top half can feel the humidity and start sprouting something. Now the other 2 have no growth. I haven't seen anything on it, but this one looks pretty great. So what I do see is this water is perfect for this. For the other coconut plants, the water's dried out, so I imagine that probably is why. So check on it every couple of weeks, every week or so, to make sure the water is not dried out. And when you're placing it back in the container, make sure it's positioned like that. So this bottom half here is sitting in the water. All right, so I'm gonna put this back in my container, and I am going to put it back in the Ziploc bag, make sure it has enough water. It just needs enough water to cover this section. It doesn't need a whole lot of water to soak it in. As I said before, it will rot. And I'm sure on YouTube you'll see videos where it says it grows in 2 weeks. For the most part, depending on where your coconut's from, it may take longer. And you want to make sure that it's in some form of moisture. It has some form of moisture in it. So look at the size of this Ziploc bag, and look here at the amount of water that's in there. So you don't need to soak it with water. All right, I hope this video was helpful. But usually within a year of growth, it starts looking to be about this size. And for coconuts, they like to be in moist environments when they're planted, so I water mine every day. Not only do I water it every day, I also feed it with Epsom salt, because that's pretty good for coconuts. and then I feed it my nitrogen to have it grow roots. So we'll see how I'll best be able to grow this plant. And you enjoy your day and let me know if you have any questions. But look at that, guys. Look at this growth. I will continue to give you updates every couple of months or weeks to let you know what's going on with this little guy here. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.